Today, the title of my message is That One Thing. The reason why I titled it That One Thing is because sometimes we always say, if it hadn't been for that one thing, then I would be here. If it hadn't been for that one relationship or that one bad choice or that one bad thing that I did, then I would be so much further in life. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be, and you're going where God wants you to go. That no matter what you do and no matter where you go, God orders your steps, and He has a plan and purpose that must and will be fulfilled. So no matter how many mistakes you make, no matter how many choices you may think are bad, no matter how many things you may think that you've done that have stopped you from getting to where you need to go, you're giving yourself far more credit, because basically what you need to realize is my steps are ordered by God, that God's ways are not my ways and His thoughts are not my thoughts. So the things that I'm dwelling upon thinking that I messed up, you really didn't mess anything up. You're on the right path. You're right where you need to be. And the roadblocks that the enemy tries to throw in your pathway, God even knows about the roadblocks. So those one mistakes that you made, He already knew before you made them. The one choices that you made, He already knew before you made them. God knows everything. He is all knowing. So every single thing that you do and every single mistake you make and every single choice that you make and relationship you get in, relationship you get out of, everything you do, God knows. And He works His plan around you. He will get you to where you need to be. So that one thing actually helped you. That one mistake may have got you off path, but it grew you and got you to a place where you may never do it again, and you've learned from it. That one miracle basically changed your life so that now you can be a testimony. That one job that you took has now maybe moved you on to a promotion like you've never been before. That one relationship that you got out of may have made you begin to love yourself and begin to become someone you've never been before. That one person that you met may have changed your whole life. That one door that got closed on you may have made you stronger to be prepared for the door that's going to open for you. It's always one thing. So always remember today that those one things are there to help you and to not hurt you. And see, there's a phrase that everyone likes to say, and they like to say, if it's not one thing, it's another. Well, see, they try to use it and say that things are always coming against them and bad, and it's constantly stress on them and constantly stuff happening. But I want to flip that phrase around. And I want to tell you that phrase is true. If it's not one thing, it's always going to be another with God, and another thing, because He's always doing something in your life to grow you, to change you, to mold you, and to get you to another level. So if it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one change, it's going to be another change. If it's not one mistake, it's going to be another mistake. If it's not one thing happening, it's going to be another thing happening. And all of those things are going to work together for the glory of God and for His good and for your good. So I hope you were blessed by this message. I decree and declare abundance and favor over your life, and I will see you next week.